Hi dear students, good morning to you all and welcome back to the GK class. Hope you are fine and safe with your family. So in the last class we have learned there are three topics. Is it? What are they? Measurement, weather and punctuation. So today in this section I am going to take the next three topics. They are living and non-living things, time and math skill. Okay, let's go to the topic. First one is living and non-living thing. You all know about what is living and non-living things, is it? Because you have studied about this briefly in the science subject. So what is living and non-living things? Living things means they have life in them, but the non-living things do not have any life in them. The examples of living things are all animals, plants and human beings. Examples of non-living things: bus, car, bat, ball, etc. So what are the features of living and non-living thing? The living things can move, they can grow, they breathe, they need food, they can feel changes and they reproduce. But the non-living things, they do not grow, they do not breathe, they cannot move on their womb. Is it? See this exercise. For each of the action and describing words given below, write one living and one non-living thing from the help box. Here some action and describing words are given in this box. For each of this, we have to write one living thing and one non-living thing. Okay, the words are given in the help box. Let's see what are the words are given in the help box. Camel, elephant, paper boat, teacher, book, tree, house, bicycle, CD player, trunk, TV, giraffe, alligator, ladder, bird, clown. See the first one, flies. The first one is already done for you. The example for the example of living thing is a butterfly. The butterfly can fly. So the living thing is a butterfly. Non-living thing is a helicopter. Okay, helicopter also can fly. Is it? See the next one, gives us music. So which living things gives us music? Whether the camel gives us music? No. Elephant? No. Whether the teacher gives us music? No. So which living thing gives us music? The bird. See, the sounds of birds, it's like a music. So write bird, B-I-R-D, bird. So non-living thing, which non-living thing gives us music? CD player. So write CD player. The next one is teaches things. So which living things teaches? Teacher. So write teacher. T-E-A-C-H-E-R, teacher. The example of non-living thing, book. B-O-O-K, book. See the fourth one, floats in water. So which living things floats in water? Alligator. So write alligator. A-L-L-I-G-A-T-O-R, alligator. The non-living thing, paper boat. Right? Paper boat. The next one is gives us ride. Which living things gives us ride? The camel. So write camel. The non-living thing, bicycle. So write bicycle. The sixth one, entertains us. So which living things entertain us? Clown. CLOWN, clown. Non-living thing, TV. So write TV. Seventh one is tall. So which living thing is tall? Giraffe. So write giraffe. GIRAFFE, giraffe. Non-living thing, ladder. So write ladder. It's heavy. Eighth one is heavy. Heavy means which living things heavy in weight? Elephant. So write elephant. Non-living thing, trunk. TRUNK, trunk. Ninth one is fixed or rooted in one spot, which means which living things fixed or rooted in one spot? That is tree. TREE, tree. The example of non-living thing, house. HOUSE, house. See this box, voice owl says living things need food and water. Living things can breathe. Living things can move. Living things can grow. Living things can produce young one. Okay. Take the next page. Time. Here is Minnie's timetable for Monday. Read the timetable and circle the right answer. This is the timetable. Let us read the timetable first. So this picture indicates morning and this picture indicates afternoon. Okay, so see here, the 9 o'clock in the morning. 9 o'clock in the morning, English class. 9:30, mathematics. 10 o'clock in the morning, GK quiz time. 10:30, games time. 11 o'clock, break time. 11:30, story reading time. 12 o'clock, art. 1 o'clock, lunch time. 2 o'clock, music. 3 o'clock, time to go home. See the first question. How long is Minnie's English class? So the Minnie's English class is 9 to 9:30, which means 30 minutes. The options are 1 hour, 1 day, half an hour. Half an hour means that is 30 minutes. Okay, so circle the option C, half an hour. See the next one. How long is Minnie's break time? Break time means that is 11 o'clock. Is it 11 to 11:30 break time? The options are 11 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Which is the correct answer? 30 minutes. So circle the option C, 30 minutes. The third one. What does Minnie do after lunch? So after the lunch, 1 o'clock lunch time. Is it after the lunch? What she do? Music. She is in the music class. Is it? So the options are sings, draws, play games. So in the music class, she sings. Is it? So the option is A. See the fourth one. Which are the two longest classes? The options are English and Maths, GK and Games, Art and Music. So which is the correct answer? Which are the two longest classes? See the first option, English and Maths. English and Maths class are only 30 minutes. Is it? So it is not a long time. See the art and music. So art class 12 to 1 o'clock, which means 1 hour. See the music class 2 to 3 o'clock. Is it? That is also 1 hour. So the art and music is the longest classes. Options are C. See the fifth one. What does Minis do at 12 noon? 12 noon, she is in the art class. Is it? So she draws. The options are draws, eats, does some. Which is the right answer? Draws. So circle the option A. See the sixth question. How many hours is Minis at school? So the school is started at 9 o'clock and end at 3 o'clock. So in between, how many hours are there? 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So totally 6 hours. So the answer is option C. See this box, voice owl says 12 months make a year. Just you underline these words. 12 months and year. 12 months make a year. 10 years make a decade. 100 years make a century. Okay. Take the next page. Map skills. Look at the map below. So see this map carefully. The keys are winds, benches, flowerbirds, trees, robots, land, water. So in this map, where is winds? Here. These are benches, this is flowerbirds, and these are the trees, rainbows. The yellow color indicates land, the blue color indicates water. Okay. So see here, the first one is label N, S, E and W on the compass. So this is the compass. Here we have to mention the north, south, east and west. So which side is north? Here. Okay, so write N here. The opposite side is south. The right side east and the left side is west. See the first one. The rowboats are to the dash of the trees. Here we have to mention the direction. North, south, east or west. Okay. So the rowboats are to the dash of the trees. The rowboats are the east side of the trees. So write here east. See the next. The swings are to the dash of the benches. Where is the swings? The swings are north side of the benches. So write north. N-O-R-T-H, north. The third question is, the flower beds are to the dash of the benches. The flower beds are west side of the benches. So write west. See the fourth one. The trees are to the dash of the swings. Where's the tree? Here. The swings are on the north side. Okay, so the trees are to the south side. So south side of the swings. So write south. S-O-U-T-H. The lake is to, see the next. See the next one. The lake is to the dash of the flower bed. Where is lake? Here. Flower beds, west side. Is it? So the lake is to the east side of the flower beds. So write east. See this box. Voice out says, a globe is a map of the world shown on a ball. Underline this word. A globe is a map of the world shown on the ball. So this is the globe. Here we can see the map of the world. Okay. See the next one. We can use a compass to show us direction. So underline this word, compass. We can use a compass to show us direction. Usually the people use it to find their way on a trip to a new trip. Okay, the needle of a compass always points north. Underline this, north and needle. The needle of the compass always points north side. Okay, so that's all. Now it's the time to see about the famous tourist destination Kanyakumari. Today we are going to see two famous tourist places in Kanyakumari district. They are Patnapuram Palace and Mathur Aqueduct. Let's see about Patnapuram Palace. The Patnapuram Palace is the beautiful historical monument that is situated in Patmanabhapuram of Kanyakumari district. It was the former capital city of the kingdom of Travancore. This wooden palace with its floral decors, murals and black granite floors still amuse many of the travelers. The palace is located at the foot of the Valley Hills, which forms the part of the Western Ghats. This palace was constructed by the Ravi Varma Kulasekara Perumal around the 1601 CE. This palace is the best example of Kerala style architecture. The palace is very famous for its painted ceilings, royal chairs, windows of colored mica and many more. The king's bedroom is one of the main attractions. The wooden cot made of up to 64 wooden pieces of a variety of medicinal trees trunk. Rooms in this palace has several divisions. Let's see about that. Mandrasala. Mandrasala known as the King's Council Chamber. This is one of the major hall in the palace. This is where the council meets to take important decisions. Ministers will be present there with the king. Thai Kottaram. Thai Kottaram also known as the Mother Queen's Chamber. This is oldest complex in this palace. This is where the Queen Mother stayed in this kingdom. Nadakshala. Nadakshala, better known as the Hall of Performance, is a big hall with a very intricate architecture. This was the complex where many major performances and dramas used to happen. Tekke Kottaram. Tekke Kottaram, also known as the Southern Palace. This is as old as the Thai Kottaram. It is almost 400 years old. The palace is owned, controlled and maintained by the government of the neighbouring state of Kerala. It is possible that it is the oldest palace in India. Mathur Aqueduct. The Mathur hanging trough is the tallest as well as the longest trough bridge in Asia, having a height of 115 feet and the length of 1 kilometer. Mathur Aqueduct was constructed in 1966 by the late former Chief Minister of Perunthalavar Kamarajar. The bridge has been constructed at the Mathur across the river Paraliyar at the cost of 12.90 lakhs, and the trough canal on the bridge carries water for irrigation from one side of the hill to other side of the hill. This concrete structure is supported by 26 huge pillars. The trough structure is 7 feet in height with a width of 7.5 feet. The trough is partly covered with concrete slabs, allowing people to walk on the bridge and to see the water going through the trough. That's all today. I hope you all understand whatever I taught today. So we will see you in the next class. Okay? Stay safe and take care. Bye.